7 of NBA 2K25.
Hey, that's the new domination tier.
It is, and if you...
And we look in the locker room moments before this huge game. Hello and welcome to the NBA playoffs. You look at Oklahoma City, and with a win in game 1, they have an opportunity to put the hammer down tonight.
Yeah, this would be a big step toward the finals. To take a 2-0 lead tonight with 2 more games left on their home court would put them in terrific position.
Now here's Conley. Randall outside. Pass to Edwards. Randall is screen on Dort. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And what a run they've had in these playoffs. Only 3 losses getting to this point.
Well, we're deep into the playoffs. Only dropping 3 games is pretty incredible. They've played fantastic team basketball.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Randall's in his pocket. Hartenstein, no good.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
And here's Edwards outside. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dacknault and I were able to chat. I asked him about Julius Randle and why he's so hard to stop. Coach said it's the ball handling, the spin moves, and the ability to finish against length. They want to try to force him right and take him out of his rhythm. Something many teams have tried, but few have accomplished. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled. The ball on a string, and we see him do this time and time again.
Here's Randall. Down low. And stolen by Williams. And a fast break now for the Thunder. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul of the game. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Edwards for 3. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
A relentless offensive rebounder. Randall simply does not give up on the boards.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Outside for Dort. Here's Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Gilgeous-Alexander, no good. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. Trailing by 2. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Crafty move. Pass to Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. 6 to shoot. Hartenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
There's so many facets to SGA's game. He's equally good from all 3 levels.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Here's Edwards. Got a piece of it. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Dort outside. Outside, Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Up and over Conley. Pass to Holmgren. Now here's Williams. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Up and over Conley. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Good work there as it goes. Edwards got 5 points.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player, skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6. Pass to Holmgren. Tries it from 16. Randall pulls down the board. Minnesota in the lead. Right side, Edwards. Outside, Conley. Randall a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Randall that time on the assist by Conley. Randall's got his second basket on the night.
That's how you know Conley is right out there.
Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. To the inside. Here's Hartenstein. That one no good. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Randall outside. And here's Conley. Three-pointer. They get it back.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Williams. McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 3. Outside Edwards. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's foul number 2 for him. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. On defense, the Thunder. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 6. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, look, you can't let Edwards get this close to the rim because he will dunk it on you.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Thunder trail by 5. Now Wallace. Pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Clock at 6 to stop the drought. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Gobert with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Conley laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
The Thunder have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Stan, just how much of a catalyst has Mike Conley been since the Timberwolves got him?
Well, just listen to his teammates, Brian. They talk about leadership, the adult in the room, and he remains a very capable two-way player.
Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Williams. The 3 from Holmgren. Minnesota with a rebound.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Now here's Conley. Back to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Caruso comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Randall, and another basket for Minnesota.
And yeah, Randall is absolutely a threat from in between. Something that D has to recognize and adjust accordingly.
Thunder trail by 7. Here's Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Lets it go. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Randall deciding where to go with it. Kicks it out to Clark. The 3. The rebound by Wiggins.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Wallace outside. Pass to Williams. Back to Wallace. Now here's Williams. Reed defending. From the baseline. And the shot goes down. Here's DiVincenzo. No points yet. Here's Randall. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Wiggins outside. Back to Caruso. There's a screen by Wiggins. Caruso outside. Back to Wiggins. From behind the arc. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 6. Randall outside. Right side, Alexander Walker. Stolen by Wiggins. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Pass to Williams. Miller's checked in for Minnesota. Anthony Edwards comes in for Clark.
Timberwolves substitution. Miller. Anthony Edwards.
Caruso against DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. There's the double team with Alexander Walker. Here's Williams. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And Minnesota making a change here. Minot's checked in.
Number 8. Josh Minot.
Minnesota's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Here's Edwards. Hey, he's looking good so far. 4 for 8 from the field.
What touch. Edwards has mastered just about every shot there is.
Wiggins outside, and they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Garza's checked in for Minnesota. Now here's Edwards. He's got 9. And they double up Edwards. Pass to Garza. Outside. DiVincenzo. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Ingles, he's checked in for Minnesota. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. He throw good, Edwards. And, Coach, how about Naz Reid, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner?
Yeah, Brian, sort of unique. We often associate that award with shooting guards, but although he's a big, Reed is more than capable of putting up big numbers, including from long distance.
And Gilgeous-Alexander Walker has built a role around defense and activity, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, he's started to understand that not everyone can be that superstar scorer, and he's carved out a role around hustle, but still capable of knocking down shots within the flow of the offense.
Clark has checked in for Ingles. Now here's Alexander Walker. Edwards, a pass to Alexander Walker. Nails it from 3. Alexander Walker's got 5.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Here's Williams. The Thunder with another miss. The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the... And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. And quite a position here for the Timberwolves. What do you think, guys?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
The kick out to Wiggins. Pass to Wallace. Wiggins with a screen on Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Wallace, left side, over Edwards, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The Timberwolves lead by 16. Fires from deep, buries it from 3. Give him 8 points now.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with the screen. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander double team. Over Clark. Not enough on that one as it misses. Minnesota has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. And there's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Up top, Edwards. Watched by Wallace. Thunder trail by 19. And here's Caruso outside. First shot won't go. Timberwolves shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. DiVincenzo, the pass to Clark. Outside, DiVincenzo. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves lead by 22. Edwards looking for an opening. Reed passes to Edwards. Left side, Alexander Walker. 5 to shoot. The 15-footer. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Back to Wiggins. They still need this. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards with it. He's got 12. Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. Right side, Alexander Walker. Now Reed. Alexander Walker with it. Hounded by Wiggins. Reed for three, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein comes in for Williams, and it's Lou Dort in for Wallace. Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Conley comes in for DiVincenzo. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. Now here's Conley. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by. Pass to Reed. Gobert against Hartenstein. Gobert passes to Edwards. Yep, count it. Edwards has got 14 points for the game. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys, but now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. The Thunder making their last shot. Pass to Edwards. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein. And stand while Edwards has pushed back. It hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his heiress, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
And Minnesota making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. The kick out to Wiggins. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
It's his first trip to the line. He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Minnesota leading by 22. Now here's Conley. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Edwards. Reed sets a screen. Caruso against Edwards. And here's Gobert from the arc. Dort grabs the miss. Oklahoma City's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Wiggins against Reed. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Caruso. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso's got his first points of the night.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
It's Edwards on the wing. DiVincenzo against Caruso. And they double up Edwards. Gobert finds Reed. Gobert drives in. And Gobert with the stuff.
And look at the stride Gobert possesses. Able to get in with just a few steps.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. He takes it in. Good on the bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points.
That's tough to take as a defender. You've got position, and you still get beat.
And here's Conley. Outside, DiVincenzo. Now Edwards. The rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on Gobert. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shai in the league.
So for Oklahoma City, Holmgren, he's checked in for Wiggins. And it's Jalen Williams in for Caruso. Julius Randle's checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for DiVincenzo. Now here's Edwards. He's got 15. Outside McDaniels to the middle. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by McDaniels. He's got 17.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And here's Dort. Williams on the wing. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Wallace, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Timberwolves also with a sub. DiVincenzo's checked in. Minnesota leading by 20. Here's Conley. Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside McDaniels. Outside, DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. The shot by Conley, no good.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage. And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way. Conley with the ball. From deep. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Williams finds Dort. Wallace, left side. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. McDaniels against Williams. Pass to Wallace. 6 to shoot. It's Williams, high post. Working on McDaniels. Wallace's shot is good.
Yeah, the more he knocks those down, the more confidence this coaching staff's going to have in him.
Now here's Conley. Here's DiVincenzo. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one.
Look, if you're open, Conley sees you. That was a great pass.
Now here's Wallace. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Joe's checked in. Hartenstein passes to Williams. Pass to Joe. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Conley. McDaniels against Williams. Here's Randle. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Dort finds Hartenstein. Back to Joe. Misses the baby hook. Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one too, assuming his countryman Victor Wembanyama doesn't start taking the reins.
Now here's Conley. And stolen by Hartenstein. Holmgren with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Holmgren inside, working on McDaniels, and Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
13 foul.
Thunder trail by 19. Dort, the pass to Williams. Now Joe, back to Williams. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Now here's Conley, outside McDaniels. Gobert on the high post. Outside Conley. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, DiVincenzo. Hartenstein pulls it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Outside Joe. Holmgren with a screen on Conley. And there's the lob. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And timing like this will serve Holmgren well. Leaping at the exact right moment for the alley-oop.
To the wing on the left. Randall, the pass to McDaniels. Another miss by Minnesota. And it's Dort with the ball for Oklahoma City. 17-point game. A minute 4 left in the half. Williams against McDaniels. Williams in the post. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Minnesota leading by 17. And here's Conley. Ooh, it's stolen away. Here's Williams. Misses from short range.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
Now here's Randall. 7 points in the game. Puts it up from 12. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Randall's got 9.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
15 foul.
That one's off. And no luck that time either. Outside, Alexander Walker. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Minnesota out in front by 19 going into the break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back after this word.
Hey, everybody.
I hate the shots they're taking. I hate them. The team is stubborn, and you have to be willing to adjust, like us with all these new teams that's been at.
And looking at where the Thunder... Glad you could join us.
Glad to have you with us as we return to the action here in the Western Conference Finals. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Bucket again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Now Conley. Outside McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Conley. Edwards against Williams. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space. And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Holmgren with it. Throws it up high. Dort finds Holmgren. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Holmgren's got 6.
Nice steady play from Holmgren against the ticking clock. I mean, focus there on finding the shot.
Conley passes to Edwards. Here's McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Dort defending. Dort with a steal. On the break. Pass to Holmgren. Holmgren with a screen on Edwards. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
A clever scorer who reads the floor beautifully. The floater is just one of many ways Gilgeous-Alexander can beat you.
Conley up top. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. It's Edwards on the wing. Dort with a steal. And here they come. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Edwards for 3. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 18 points for him. Deflects the pass. Randall with a steal. And they're on the break. Here's Edwards. And it's good for 2. Edwards got 6 here in the quarter.
Talk about a guy who runs the floor. Edwards gets down there on the fast break so quickly.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Here's Edwards following the bucket by the Thunder. Randall outside. Randall draws the double. Pass to Conley. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And here's Holmgren. Here's Williams. Outside for Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Six to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Pass to Conley. Now here's Edwards. From outside the arc. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Hartenstein with a screen on Conley. With the teardrop. Here's Holmgren. And the baseline jumper goes down. Holmgren's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Randall outside. Hartenstein pulls it in. Thunder trail by 16. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. DiVincenzo comes in for Mike Conley. Hartenstein with a screen on DiVincenzo. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Caruso. Randle with a steal. DiVincenzo with it. He's got 5. Gobert passes to Alexander Walker. Back to Gobert. Stolen by Caruso. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams a screen on Gobert. Dort left side. 6 on the shot clock. Caruso right side. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Randle pulls down the board. Randle's got 5 rebounds in the game.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him. Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league, so it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Randle a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander to snap the cold streak. And Randle the bucket on the assist by DiVincenzo. Randle's got 11 points.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
So it's the Thunder now, following the score by Minnesota. Back to Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, you question the shot difficulty.
Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Up the floor by himself. And Williams punches it home.
And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
Randle a screen on Dort. Here's Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Lou Dort picks one up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
Now here's Dort. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Shot clock at 6. Hartenstein with a screen on DiVincenzo. Pass to Dort. Takes a 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. DiVincenzo finds Randle to the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
You want to talk about length? Gobert's arms go on forever. A major threat for putback slams.
And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Back to Randle. Randle draws the double. Pass to DiVincenzo. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. DiVincenzo's got 8.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randle with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Looking to win the run. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
Now here's Randle. He's got 11. Basket's good. He's got 13.
Letting Randle get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
Williams, a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso outside. Pass to Williams. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. DiVincenzo covering. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Now here's DiVincenzo. Give him 8. Williams grabs the board. Thunder trail by 20. Williams on the wing. Pass to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Reed defending. Williams on the wing. Shoots it from the corner. And there's Caruso. That one's good on the assist from Williams. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. Outside, DiVincenzo. A slam dunk by Reed.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Williams passes to Williams. Back to Williams. Dort outside. Pass to Williams. The 3 is up. Hits the three-pointer. Williams has got 8 points here in the quarter.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Dort. Alexander Walker, the pass to Reed. To the right side. Back to DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. Randall inside. Pounded by Wiggins. Thunder trail by 17. Left side, Williams. Good D by Clark. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Caruso against DiVincenzo. To the left wing. And stolen by Williams. Here we go. Finished off the break. Wallace has got 6.
You're such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
DiVincenzo, pass to Alexander Walker. Out left to the wing. Right side, DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. From downtown, sends it home from three-point land. He's got 11.
Yeah, an underrated passer. Randall has a nice feel for the game and is willing to keep his teammates involved.
Pass to Wallace. Wiggins outside. The kick out to Williams. Inside, Williams. Nice D from Reed. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. 25 points in count.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's DiVincenzo, and here's Clark for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Right side, Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 1 minute in now in the 4th quarter. Rebound, Minnesota. Reed's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Edwards against Caruso. Left side, Edwards. Edwards is doubled. Here's Alexander Walker. Gets the 3 ball to go.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts up a deep three. Alexander Walker grabs the board.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Edwards for three. Good D by Wallace.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
And this is Shai's game. Attack, get to the rim, and finish.
Here's Edwards. After the basket by Oklahoma City. DiVincenzo finds Clark. Outside, Alexander Walker. Back to DiVincenzo. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And the Timberwolves lead by 21.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
And he's going for the oop here. Hammers the lob through.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Now here's Edwards. Watched by Wallace. Outside Edwards. Outside, DiVincenzo. Three-pointer, no good. Thunder trail by 19. Ooh, poked away. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's foul number 2 for him. So for Oklahoma City, Williams comes in for Jang. And it's Dort in for Wallace. Miller's checked in for the Timberwolves. Conley comes in for Alexander Walker. Now here's DiVincenzo. Here's Edwards. Pass to Reed. Miller outside. DiVincenzo with it. Outside Edwards. Fires in the triple. Edwards got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
And here's Caruso. And stolen by Edwards. To the paint. Here's Reed. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now Miller. Down low. The kick out to Edwards. 5 on the clock.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
So for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Williams, and it's Wallace in for Caruso. Dillingham's checked in for Minnesota. Edwards against Dort. Shoots. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Edwards has got 7 points for the quarter.
The longer this game goes on, the hotter he gets.
Timberwolves foul. Gillingham. Third personal foul. First team foul.
Wallace outside. Back to Wiggins. It's Dort on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wallace misses. Minnesota has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Pass to Miller for 3. The rebound by Wiggins. Wiggins got 4 rebounds now. Outside for Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. Wiggins outside. Floats one. That one is off. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 12-4 run. Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. Dort against Edwards. Launches it from deep. The Thunder with the rebound. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wallace. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten 4 this quarter.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls. Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
And there's the call on Aaron Wiggins. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams comes in for Wiggins. Rudy Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Julius Randle comes in for Miller. Back to Randle. And it's Randle with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Pass to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Back to Wallace. Fires for three. Dort, the pass to Williams. Drains the triple. Williams has got 11 in the second half.
You can tell Dort keeps his options open when he has the ball. He'll set up another guy if he can.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his third foul of the game. Holmgren, he's checked in for Wallace. The Timberwolves also with a sub. McDaniels checked in. Here's Edwards off the inbound pass. The open shot, Randle, good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
No hesitation from the big man, Randle. I mean, this is how confident of a shooter he is.
Dort finds Holmgren. Outside, Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. And he gets that one.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
Now Conley to the middle and stolen by Williams. McDaniels against Dort. Pass to Williams. Edwards comes with a double team. Williams against Conley. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. And the shot falls short that time. The Timberwolves lead by 21. Outside Edwards. The kick out to Conley. Randle outside. Tipped. Here's Edwards. Holmgren with it. Randle's in his pocket. In transition. Launches it. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his third assist of the night. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Pass to Edwards. Fires the three. And the three-pointer goes. Edwards has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
I love how competitive Edwards is. He relishes getting revenge like this.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Randle against Holmgren. Back to Randle. Now Conley. And here's Edwards outside. Offensive rebound. Pass to Conley. Now here's Randle. Randle, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. The kick out to Edwards. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. And stolen by Holmgren. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Dort's shot is good.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Edwards for three. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Dort. Hartenstein passes to Dort. Shot clock at 5. And he's going for the lob. Hartenstein, no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys. Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Thunder trail by 21. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 8 now on the night. Minnesota leading by 19. Oh, they get a hand on it. And a fast break now for the Thunder.
And game 2 of the conference finals is always so important. What a great win this is for the Timberwolves.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
Well, they needed this game too, and they got it. This series is 1-1, and the conference finals are on.
And I'm so impressed at how they responded to the Game 1 loss. They made the proper adjustments, they worked hard tonight, and they earned this victory.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
First free throw is good.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
And Minnesota making a change here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Minot comes in for Julius Randle. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Dillingham subbed in for Conley. Now here's Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Here's Williams. Nice D from Reed. And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Fades away. 6 to shoot. Shot from the wing. Wallace pulls it in. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. It might have been just game 2 of the series, but this one felt like a must-win.
I just love the fire they played with tonight. It's the playoffs, and they really brought the energy.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.